My name is Michelle, I'm 35. 7 years ago, I proposed to my friend. It all started during high school, we were in the same group of friends. We used to gather every weekend. After graduation, we went to the same university and our paths took their own way. Our friends got married, but we did not stop to gather every weekend. Everybody was dating in our group, except Eric and I. To be honest, nobody saw Eric with a girl since high school, maybe because he was really shy about his love life and didn't want us to know anything about it. In my case, I dated a boy in high school but we did not get along, and another boy in university but he was not serious enough for me. I then took a break in my relationships. With time, Eric and I got closer and closer. At each party, we ended up alone together. I've always considered him as a friend, with rejecting the fact that getting closer had made us develop feelings for each other. As every weekend, we were supposed to meet, and this time it was at Carl's home. It was open but nobody was inside. I took my phone and called him, he then called me there was an emergency and that he will be there in an hour, and other people will be late too. 20 minutes later, Eric arrived and I was really happy to see him since I was getting bored. Other ones were stuck in traffic, telling us they'll be there soon. Eric proposed to watch a movie together. And this night, something happened between us, and it changed our relationship forever. We got closer and closer and then we kissed. I don't know why but I found this awesome, we needed that, both of us. It was 11 p.m. and since nobody was really coming, Eric called me a Uber and I went back home. What just happened was going around my mind for the whole night. Was it just a kiss? Was there something more? When did it started? The morning after, Eric texted me to know how was my night. I was so late for work that I did not had time to answer. During lunch break, I saw another text from him inviting me to dinner this night and talk about what happened the night before. I thought I'll calm him after work, but he was waiting for me outside before I even had time to call him. He asked me why I was not answering, if it was related to what happened last night or if it's because I was busy all day long. I lied. I wish he texts me every morning, but since then he doesn't talk to me anymore, and he avoids me at weekends gatherings. After that, I understood Eric has always been shy, and frank talk is not his thing. I don't know what to think, and it's really hard to understand somebody who's introvert. Talking with Mia opens my eyes when she told me that Era was looking at me in a different way than a friend for years, even from college. But he's just a friend, I'm not in love with him. Yes, we got closer recently, yes there is something different from friendship, but I'm afraid it will hurt ourselves, and our friendship. I don't want this to happen. Please stop thinking and making excuses for this. Everybody noticed your convergence, you have a lot in common, you get along really well, so please take that risk. I realized she was right since I was expecting a text from Eric all day long, wanting to redo this kiss each time we met, so I decided to take the chance. The day after, I invited Eric to the cinema. I knew his taste, so I chose an honor movie, Late Show, 11 p.m. On the way back home, I talked about myself, my flaws, my qualities, what I like in a man, and what I hate. It was the most wonderful night I ever had. Things were getting more clear at each touch, each look, but he was still shy and didn't show his emotions. I realized he was there, next to me, for all these years, during high school, university, and at each gathering. The same sweet look, the same delicate smile he always have when he talks to me. After 2 months, I couldn't wait any longer. Everybody was there, we were remembering old times under the shining moon. Carl asked to Eric if he remembers this night, when he confessed to him. Eric was surprised. Then Carl asked if he should tell it to everybody, now. Eric didn't knew what he was talking about. We all started shouting, "Say it, say it." So Carl said it. He told me if he doesn't marry Michelle, he'll spend his whole life alone. A strange feeling ran through my heart. I rose on my feet, and I proposed Eric. I had to make this step, and he said yes. This night Eric moved from my friend to my husband, and we've been married for 7 years now.